Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Looking to pass. It's Stewart. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Kansas State quick to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw on third. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that is an all-too familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. From the red zone, looking for a man. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got him down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 30 short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense and defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Stewart. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He leaves it with his back.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar one. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
On second down, he'll fire. Gets away. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's got it. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Going downfield for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Stewart. Getting some heat. He'll throw it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
1st down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Looking to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They have given it up on all 3 of their previous 4th down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. A 1st down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Stewart. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. Fair catch called for and made. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense. Playing from behind, every possession means so much more, and if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. He'll just keep slinging it. Works the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What? I don't.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Finds him out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They do believe in this 4-down territory stuff. 0 for 4 doesn't stop him from trying a fifth. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the...
Makes the grab, and he will. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And once you get in this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on fourth down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
To the air on first down. He finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've...
And he runs it in for the score. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback checking the play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas! Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Starting to feel a little pressure. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They want to throw it. Going for 6. The incomplete pass. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah,